Hello everyone, here we go. Game number 1 getting underway. Could not be more excited to be casting these two players as they are both absolutely excellent players. Let's get into some introductions though, guys. First off, spawning as our blue Protoss representing Team Liquid, Hero. And his opponent for this matchup, spawning as our red Terran representing Team Evil Geniuses, Puma. Now, as I did explain before we got into the cast, this is going to be a consolation round matchup. So these guys playing for who is going to take the place over the other one and who will end up finishing behind their opponent. So a little bit less on the line for the tournament in this matchup, but still quite a bit of a difference as far as payouts and MLG points go. So these guys are definitely going to be trying their absolute hardest to be able to pull off a win in these consolation games. Do see Puma just going to be walling off over here at his front, not really doing anything too special just yet. Do see that he has not taken any other gases or anything. First barracks not even up yet, so both players just kind of getting things rolling and underway. First gateway just now going down by Hero. It looks like he's going to be scouting right after putting up that gateway. Don't really mind that by Hero on this map. It is a two-player map, so it is quite a bit easier for the Protoss player to actually still get into the Terran base before they do get up that first barracks. So Hero definitely should actually beat the first Marine into Puma's base. The question will be, will he be able to actually beat any kind of a wall-off attempt by Puma, as Puma renowned for getting up that first supply depot, that first barracks, and then just dropping another supply depot down. You do see that there is an SCV milling around the map here, but actually not going to get there in time, and Hero will actually get into the base of Puma and get a pretty good scout on everything Puma is up to. Be going around the base. We'll check his gas. We'll see that he has taken one gas, so he knows that Puma will at least be getting some sort of an add-on or something on this barracks once it does complete. First Marine now on the way. Puma not going to get any add-ons on the barracks just yet. Doesn't want to give away exactly what he's going to be doing to Hero. Still mining gas as well. Do see Hero going to be trying to steal a mineral, get out of the base, but no, not going to be able to actually do it. Puma able to block that probe with the SCV, I do believe. Although he obviously could have mineral walked it, so I guess Hero just wanted to turn around and get a little bit more scouting information, make sure Puma didn't change anything. Now we'll give up that probe to the Marine. Now we do see that Puma still mining gas, actually is starting to pull off a gas now, has not put any add-ons on that first barracks, but he is going to be getting a very fast reactor. Has pulled off gas though, no other tech coming down the pipe just yet. So it does look like that Puma just wanted to maybe confuse Hero a little bit as to what he was going to be doing. Chrono boosting out his first stalker now is Liquid Hero, so Puma actually with a little bit of a late scout here with this SCV. Do not believe he's going to actually be able to beat the stalker of Hero out and to his base, so looks like he is going to just position this SCV back over in this back portion of area and maybe try and scout with it at a later time. Yes, he will just park that SCV. So notice he won't beat out the first stalker, so instead just going to park that SCV, scout at a later time. Looks like Hero's going to actually send that first stalker forward, wants to maybe get a read as to exactly what Puma is up to. You see Puma though getting a bunker at the front of his base because he's actually be going for a very fast one racks into an expansion. Just got a reactor up on that barracks so that he can keep constant Marine production and increase his Marine number counts, but going to be getting a fast command center behind this. I actually like this play by Puma. I could very easily see Hero maybe thinking that Puma was going to go for some kind of an early tech play, but that's definitely not going to be the case. We do see that Liquid Hero, though, in the meantime, has expanded behind this, so Hero definitely will not be in bad shape at all against Puma here. Puma just now adding on 2 more barracks. Does have that one with the reactor, so no need for 4 barracks with no add-ons. Instead, we'll just have 1 reactor barracks and then 2 additional barracks. We'll be able to keep up with production on that off one base, especially with the additional mules that this command center will offer him in the early stages of the game. Meanwhile, we see Hero is going to be planting a forward pylon, so could be some 3-gate pressure on the way here for Team Liquid's Hero, as we do see those gateways are actually rallied towards the front of Puma's base. We do see Liquid Hero trying to poke him for just a moment. Have to get a look at exactly what he did see. He does have that forward pylon still. If we look here, yes, did see the bunker, did see that barracks with the reactor, so should have a idea that Puma is definitely playing somewhat defensively for some reason right now. So Puma definitely going to have to be either doing tech or econ. So we'll have to wait and see if Hero does actually play this well. Now trying to poke in with a couple of stalkers. Gets a couple of shots in on the Marines of Puma. Does weaken one substantially, but is going to have to be careful. Does not want to lose the shields here on those stalkers. Does lose the shields, but does not take any armor damage, so he can just back off from now with those stalkers. Going to be warping in a couple of more stalkers. Do see that there is a robotics facility on the way here for Hero. Warp gate research is completed as well. Heating up his gases. Could be going for some kind of a blink stalker build, or could be just going straight into Robotech, but probably will depend on what he actually sees from Puma. You see how Puma is going to actually get into the basic Hero, and we'll see everything that Hero is doing. So great scout timing there by Puma. Will force a Stalker to be warped in over there in his base to get rid of this SCV so that Puma will not have eyes on everything that Hero is up to. Meanwhile, we do say Hero has been warping a couple Stalkers, also has a Sentry as well, and it looks like Puma is actually gearing up to move out and expand upon seeing the expansion of Hero already down. Great force field goes down. We'll trap a couple of the units on the low ground for Puma. Now this single Sentry does not have any force fields left, so those other Marines and Marauders that are now filling in will be able to support in just a moment. And there goes that force field. We do see Hero having to retreat now. We'll almost instantly have that Sentry evaporate, and we do see Hero actually backing up, warping in a couple of Zealots now. It looks like he wants to continue to do some pressure with this 3-gate play. Back behind this, we do have the factory on the way for Puma. Now pulling a bunch of SCVs, probably to go towards the natural, but he's going to have to absolutely use them to clean up this push first. So it looks like that Hero might actually be able to get a couple of kills on a few SCVs, but actually great micro there by Puma. Do not believe that Hero really got hardly any SCVs at all. Now moving forward, trying to clean this up and end this pressure here from Hero. Going to be backing up a little bit, does not want to let that Zealot get up on top of his units. Not going to be going after the pylon of Hero, and that will force Hero to eventually retreat here. Does still have those Stalkers hanging on, but no, are going to be pulling back, so Puma will secure this forward expansion. Actually, a little bit of a mistake there by Hero. Did not have a pylon ready for when that pylon would go down, so actually going to be supply blocked momentarily here. Now we do see over here in the base of Hero, he is getting a Twilight Council, also getting his +1 armor upgrade from a Forge, so do see Hero advancing his build, warping in just a couple of units, and at the same time, actually, it looks like Puma's going to be doing a little bit of a move out here with his Marines and Marauders. He does have Stim just about to finish up, Combat Shields on the way, already has Concussive Shell, getting a Starport over here back in his base as well. Now, Hero will be aware of everything that Puma is up to, but here comes a big push over here at the natural for Puma. Force fields go down by Hero, but a little bit misplaced, and Puma's going to actually squeeze through here and might actually do some decent damage here because he caught Hero actually teching quite a bit at this early stage of the game. You see the probes now coming off the line to help defend this push here by Puma, and it does look like the Hero is going to be able to clean this up, but taking a lot of damage from these couple of Marines and Marauders, losing a lot of probes as Hero, and this is absolutely terrible for him, as now that is going to put Puma in an absolutely beautiful position. So great push there by Puma. Look at the workers killed, 17 workers killed now by Puma. So if you disregard that initial probe or two killed by Puma in the early stages of the game, about 15 worker kills with that single push, so absolutely huge. If we look at the income tab really quick, guys, we can see is now 34 harvesters for Hero, 45 harvesters for Puma, so Puma stretching out to a huge lead, 20 supply lead as well, and we see Hero, as a result of that, starting to get a Dark Shrine, as it does look like he might be feeling a little bit desperate, maybe wants to make a choice and decide to go a different route, but actually I do believe, yes, he did actually just now cancel that Dark Shrine. When you did see the Sentry here poke the front of Puma's base, he saw the turret, saw the bunker, knew that a Dark Templar was not going to really get any damage done, so just decided to abort going that tech. I do like that decision by Hero. Very smart reaction to what he did see at the front of Puma's base. So Puma in a wonderful position here, getting that turret timing out perfectly so that he could not take any damage from any kind of Dark Templar type of shenanigans. So we see instead Hero going to be gearing up with a couple of gateways. Don't mind this choice to add on some gateways for Team Liquid's Hero, as he did see that Puma is playing somewhat defensively, had put down a bunker, did have that turret down, so some expenditures on defense. We also even see a third command center going up extremely quick for Puma, so Puma looking to try and press the advantage that he just gained economically rather than just trying to end the game. And now we also have a drop over here in the main of Hero, taking off one pylon, will unpower one gateway, trying to press forward. Looks like he's just going to pick up those Marines and back up for now, but will Hero get the medevac? Yes, he does. So just needs to put down a new pylon to power that one gateway. You see that pylon getting put down now. So we do say Hero will hold that push actually quite successfully. Took very minimal damage from that push, but at the same time, Puma trying to move out with another push. Of Puma being extremely aggressive here with his Marines, Marauders, and medevacs in the early stages of the game, trying to apply a lot of pressure to Hero. We see Hero trying to gear up to take a third base. Now Puma will spot that with these units stimming in. Now wants to try and force Hero to actually cancel his Nexus. Might indeed force him to do it, and actually I do not believe Hero actually got the cancel, as the Nexus is just destroyed by Puma there. So a bit of a mistake, not fast enough reaction time there by Hero, losing a ton of minerals as that Nexus does go down. You see Hero building up a lot of units now. Looks like he's going to be trying to get that base down once again. Does not have the minerals just yet though, so is going to have to wait for just a moment. So huge kill there by Team Evil Geniuses Puma, and Puma is looking to get extremely aggressive. You see right now he does have the +1 attacks, 0 on the armor, but the +1 armor is on the way. Looking at Hero's units, we can see he's right now at 1-0, but does have that +1 attack just about to finish up. So both players essentially about equal on upgrades. But right now we do see Puma going to be taking out those rocks, is expanding to his gold base, and once Puma gets up this gold base, Hero's going to have to get something done. Hero already 30 supply behind Puma. He desperately needs to stop this gold base from going up, because if this gold base does go up, it would be absolutely bad. We see Hero actually blinking forward now, throws down some force fields, but actually hurting him more than helping him, as he really didn't cut off a whole lot of the units of Puma and actually prevented his zealots from being able to go forward. Now we do have Templar tech on the way for Hero behind this, so has gotten that Templar archives up, and yet another run in here from the medevacs from actually Evil Geniuses Puma will force Hero to retreat all those probes at his natural for just a moment. Now we'll be able to transfer them back, but right now Puma just basically all over the map, using the medevacs to his advantage. Even has some marauders just hanging out there to spot stuff, and now is gearing up to move forward once again, as it looks like he wants to try and deal the death blow to Hero if he can. Now Hero does have spotting of the units of Puma, so he is aware of what's going on, but he is going to be moving over here towards his third, wants to deny his third once again. Ghost Tech now out for Puma as well, so he will have EMP shortly for this engagement. Have a couple of Stalkers blinking forward, want to see if they can pick off a medevac. Not going to successfully be able to actually pull that off though. This is actually looking to be a pretty scary push by Puma here. Zealot leg speed not quite done yet for Hero, and he is very Zealot heavy as he has switched to Templar tech. So here we go, Puma poking forward, trying to get some damage done. Hero trying to buy some time, throws down some force fields, traps a couple of units. Charge will now finish up, so now Hero will be in a much better position to defend this attack by Puma, and it looks like Puma is actually going to just back up momentarily for now, scouting forward now with his factory to spot what is going on. Going to be stimming forward. It looks like he wanted to go after some probes at the back of the base, but no probes there to be actually had, and now we do see that Puma has secured his gold base. Planetary Fortress already up there, actually supply blocking himself momentarily, so a little bit of a mistake there by Puma. Scanning forward now as he does move forward. Looks like he will get a single Stalker. Those couple of Marauders over at the back now are going to get a couple of probe kills. You see Hero actually not reacting very well to it. Needs to really pull those probes off, but here comes another big attack by Puma. EMP goes down, catches almost the entire army of Hero as it is balled up. This could be extremely bad for Hero. You see Puma really trying to press his advantage right now. A couple of snipes going down on some of those High Templar and Sentry units. And now it's really going to come down to whether or not Hero can actually hold this push by Puma, as to whether or not he'll be able to stay in this game. And there goes the GG as he is not able to hold the push. Puma will take game number 1 over Hero. Puma just all over the map. Too much for Hero to handle. Hero playing the game quite well at the beginning, but just taking too much damage early on in that very first attack by Puma. So we're moving into game number 2, guys, with Puma up 1-0 over Liquid Hero. Will Hero be able to come back? Will Puma be able to finish it off? Well, we'll just have to wait and see in just a moment, guys. We'll be bringing you that game number 2 immediately following this game. So until then, guys, I'm out for now. See you guys at game number 2.